Hi Libra, this is your mid-month check-in for February 2020. I wanted to jump in here and give you guys a little bit of the energies that are happening around you. Definitely a lot of stuff is happening because of this Mercury retrograde. So just to kind of give you guys a little bit of a rundown. Yes, communication is going to be challenging. So if any emails, contracts, anything like that that you have to deliver for work, personal life, whatever, be really, really careful and proofread everything before you hit the send button or submit or whatever. And just be really, mindful of signing contracts at this time, having surgeries or any like cosmetic surgeries or anything like that. Just be really mindful of anything that has to do with like a major change. Like don't sign contracts, don't have surgeries, don't go through any life-changing decisions at this point. If you can push them out until April, after April 1st, because, April Fools, then all the better. So after April, make all the decisions, get the Botox, get some surgery that you have to do. Just, try to put it off. Okay, Libra. So let's get going. This King of Wands keeps popping his head. So I just wanted to let you see him because apparently he has something to say. I don't know if you're dealing with a Leo or a Aries, Sagittarius, but he keeps picking his head out here. So I wanted to acknowledge him so he can move on if he has to move on. Okay, so for Libra, archangels, spirit guides, and our guardian angels, please come through to deliver the messages that I need to deliver for the sign of Libra. Please let the messages be clear and let them be for Libra's highest good. Libra, this is a general reading, obviously, but I do have to say it. Just if it doesn't resonate with you, it's not your message. If it's not your story, then it's not your story. Don't try to make it fit, okay? Maybe this message is for someone else. If you guys would like to get a private reading, I'm going to put my information at the bottom, the description box, and you guys can get a hold of me that way, okay? So let's begin. Queen of Swords, Nine of Swords, Ace of Swords. You're showing up in your own reading because Queen of Swords, air energy, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. Page of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, High Priestess, Wheel of Fortune, and the Seven of Cups. Bottom of the deck, Six of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so I am definitely going to clarify these because I don't want to just leave it open like this, but just to give you a rundown. You have the Queen of Swords, which is, it could be you, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. And she is in her element. She is, if you see her, she's like, I got some stuff to say and I'm going to break it down right here for you. And you're going to hear me out because I'm not going to put up with anybody's BS. Like she's at the ready. She has her sword. She's ready to get up off her throne if she has to. This is someone that's going to tell it like it is. And she's not going to put up with any BS. So if you're at this point right now where you're kind of like, I'm fed up with everybody's BS and I'm going to tell them where they can go. This could be your energy. Or maybe you're dealing with an Aquarius or a Gemini that's kind of like fed up and they're coming to bring some truth. But you have the Nine of Swords in the reverse. So the Nine of Swords in the reverse it's kind of like, imagine an Eight of Swords energy. There's something that's not being able to be said or to be conveyed. So even though you are very in an energy that's very clear and honest, there's something that's keeping you, like holding you back. It could be just you because the Eight of Swords, if you revert Nine of Swords back to the Eight, it's feeling entrapped, feeling like you can't move forward with something, not being able to speak your truth. With the Nine of Swords, there's anxiety too. So you might be feeling restless because, the opposite of anxiety is that restlessness, like I have to do something about it, but you feel like you can't. And so this puts you in an Ace of Swords in the reverse. So the Ace of Swords is there's no communication. There is nothing happening. Nothing is being spoken. You know what needs to be said, but it's not being spoken. So maybe you're not speaking up for yourself. Maybe you feel like in this situation that you're in, whether it's work, whether it's love, you're not able to speak your truth. You feel like a little bit like held back. This could be a past energy, or this could be something that's happening that's kind of like on its way out. But you have the Page of Cups. So there's a message that's going to come to you. And the message could be work related. It could be someone offering you a cup of love. But the reason why I say it could be work related is because you have the Seven of Pentacles following that. Seven of Pentacles is, you're planting seeds, see how it's going to progress. And maybe this is a new love relationship where you're kind of like at the beginning stages and you're kind of putting in the work, but you're not really sure where it's going. So you're kind of like, I don't know yet if this is where I'm going to go. And this could be an earth sign. This is Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo energy. And after that, you have the Queen of Pentacles, but in the reverse. So the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, it's someone that's very, very selfish. Someone that is a little bit stingy. She's not willing to give. And so because you're getting this offer of love and you're trying to see if this is going to work, this could just be the person that you're trying to offer your cup of love. If it's a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, they may not be giving back to you what you're giving them. And so it puts you in this High Priestess energy where you're kind of like, what's really going on? So you're trying to use your intuition. You're trying to see if you see any signs. You're keeping an eye on this person. You're checking up on their social media. You're kind of like, okay, let me see what's really happening, what's going on here. The High Priestess, very similar to the Hermit, is Virgo energy as well, is an energy of someone that's like trying to do some soul searching. You're using your intuition because you want to find out if this is something that you should even invest in, because at this point, you're not really moving forward. But right after that, you have the Wheel of Fortune, and the Wheel of Fortune talks about this is money coming to you, a big, huge break. Maybe this is a new relationship that you weren't even expecting. Maybe this is a new job, and it puts you in a place where you're like, you know what, I'm out of here. I'm going to move. I'm leaving. I'm going to travel the world, and I'm going to, move into a direction of success and put love in the back burner. This catches you by surprise, but it's something so amazing that you're like, bump that, whatever it was that wasn't working. I'm just going to move forward with this new situation. And it knocks off anything that wasn't meant to be in your life. It knocks it out of there. And then you get the Seven of Cups right after that, which is a little bit of this confusion. Like you don't know what to do. You're not sure if you should take this cup of, maybe there's multiple people offering you love. Maybe there's a few people that want to get your attention, or maybe there's a job and then a person and then another person and, things like that. And you're kind of confused. You're not really sure what to do with it. So you're kind of at a standstill. You're not moving forward. The Six of Swords is an energy of someone that wants to leave, but they can't. So they're stuck in this really like combative type of an energy where, fights are happening, but nothing is moving forward. Like there's no movement forward with that. And again, you have the Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. And just like the High Priestess, I was telling you, here's the Hermit. So you could be dealing with a Virgo. You could be dealing with a Virgo for sure. Earth is here. The person that you're trying to, have a relationship with could be an Earth sign. It's a Virgo, Taurus, or a Capricorn. And then the Page of Swords in the reverse is you're just not getting any communication from this person. You're not getting the victory. You're not getting the love, happily ever after. But you do have a new opportunity here. You do have a new opportunity. You have to be careful not to choose something that feels like it might be stable, because you might be left out in the cold with the Five of Pentacles. You don't want to be juggling, because like you could be choosing between a water sign and an earth sign, Libra, because you have a lot of cups energy and a lot of pentacles energy. And a lot of the cups energy is in the upright. A lot of the pentacle energy is, it's kind of iffy. It's iffy. Okay. I'm going to clarify for you because this is a little bit, it's a little bit all over the place. I mean, you do have the Ace of Cups, which is a new opportunity. This could be a pregnancy, as you see the fish there. You could be dealing with a Pisces because they're also a water sign. So if it's not a Pisces, it's not a Virgo. You could be dealing with any sign, really. It could be another Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Pretty much everything is here except a fire. But we're going to clarify. You might get fire when I clarify. So let's get in here and clarify who this Queen of Swords is for Libra. And then I'm going to pull some oracle cards after we clarify all this, because I want to get as much of the story, and then I want to see if the oracle cards are going to like complement the story. That's always fun for me because for some reason, like 99.999% of the time, the oracle cards say exactly the same thing that was here in your tarot. So take a look at that in the future. Some people pull oracle cards first and then the tarot, but I like to leave it for the end for you guys to kind of like, it's like the clarification or the confirmation of whatever you had in your reading, you know? Okay, so let's see. Clarify this Queen of Swords for Libra, please. Clarify this Queen of Swords. Who is this Queen of Swords here for Libra? Okay. Okay, so you have Eight of Wands, Two of Cups, and the Hermit. So you might be getting some passionate messages from a Virgo or a water sign that is trying to come through and offer you this sincere message of love. Okay, they're passionate messages. The Eight of Wands, there's your fire. So you could be dealing with a fire sign, not necessarily, but you have the Two of Cups, and this is like the like a twin flame energy. It's kind of like the Lovers, but in the minor arcana. So Two of Cups is like your person, and then the Hermit is a Virgo. But this could be you reflecting on what you want to do with this situation, because they're coming at you with text messages, with emails. I mean, they're trying to get a hold of you. And it's like those like late night messages that like get you all hot and bothered, like that kind of vibe. Okay, so let's clarify the Nine of Swords in reverse for Libra. Okay, that's too many. Whoa. Please clarify the Nine of Swords for Libra. Okay, that one flipped. You have the Eight of Swords in the reverse. That is what the Nine of Swords in reverse is, okay? The Nine of Swords in reverse, it's like the Eight of Swords. This is you coming out of this energy of feeling trapped. So if you're not dealing with another air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, this is you finally deciding to get out of this feeling of being trapped, because this is all in your mind. Look at, she is completely free. There's nothing binding her. But in the mirror, what she sees in herself or in her mind's eye is her being trapped. But in the reverse is good because it's saying, I'm leaving. I'm walking away from this. This is not where I'm happy. And you just leave. You leave it. Okay, so let's continue. Let us continue. Let's see what Ace of Swords in the reverse is for Libra, please. Clarify why there's the Ace of Swords here for Libra. Okay. Ace of Swords, please, for Libra. Thank you. You have the High Priestess in the reverse. So this is like right here. This is you not using your intuition. This is you not seeing that this person, it could be a Virgo. Again, Virgo, a lot of Virgo energy here in your reading. But if you're not dealing with a Virgo, this is you Libra, not using your intuition, not using your own spidey senses, like, because you have them and you're not using them. And this is just the universe, or God, source, spirit, whatever, saying to you, make up your mind. You know what you really want. You don't have to be in this space of confusion. Whoa, that legit hit my freaking eye. This is the Knight of Swords coming in to clarify the Page of Cups. I didn't mention that, but I was saying it in my head, so I know it's the truth. Knight of Swords. They're coming in fast to give you this love offer. Okay, if it's not another air energy, it's a water energy, or maybe it's a Virgo. Okay, let's clarify the Seven of Pentacles. Nope, that's too many. Come on, just give me one card per. Okay, thank you. So you have the Star card here. So this is a wish fulfillment. So if you are dealing with an earth sign, or you're dealing with a situation where you're putting some work into it, this is going to be a really good energy for you. This is really, the Star card talks about healing, and it also talks about a wish being fulfilled. So keep putting your work into something that you really believe in, and it's gonna pay off for you in a really good way. So even if it's not, it could be an Aquarius that you're dealing with, because there's a lot of air here. So maybe you are putting in work into building a relationship, or building yourself up enough to attract a relationship, and then you bump into an Aquarius, and then they offer you this love, and it's going to be instant. You're not even going to expect it, because with the Knight of Swords, he comes in and out, like where you least expect it. They just show up, and there it is, and you're in love. And this can also signify that you are coming into a place where you are being recognized. The Star also talks about being famous. So you could be famous. You could be becoming famous. This could be like a person that is in the spotlight. Like you are, if you're a musician, maybe you get a really huge deal, like a record deal or something like that, and you become really famous, and you become really like popular. Like, maybe you've been doing this underground for a while, and then all of a sudden you take off, because the Star card also speaks about celebrity, and it can speak about, that being in the spotlight, being a star, like literally a star. Not literally, but you know what I mean. Like you're like a pop star, or an artist or an actress that just has all this recognition. All of a sudden you're known, and everybody knows your name. Kind of like what happened to Billie Eilish, where she's like been doing music with her brother in his room, and then all of a sudden she's a superstar. Like that kind of a vibe. So Libra, just remember who told you. Congratulations, because that's awesome. I know I'm an artist too, so I know how hard and how long you have to put in your work to get recognized. So thank you for your effort, sticking to it, and congratulations. You have the Hierophant here to clarify the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So the Hierophant is Taurus energy. So this could be this earth energy that you are dealing with. Now, remember, you have the Seven of Cups. You could be dealing with an earth sign. You could be dealing with another air sign. So earth, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Air, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And then there's fire, Sagittarius, Leo, and Aquarius. And then the cups. So you have so many options. I would not be surprised, because you're a freaking star, that you start getting all these people. And then, your DMs are full of like all these different options. But you have Two of Pentacles with the Hierophant. So you could be dealing with juggling two people. And it's making you kind of a little bit sad, because the Five of Cups, you're in this space where you're kind of like, I'm not really sure what the heck I'm doing. But you could be dealing with a water sign that you're leaning towards. you're juggling like this earth sign, and you're kind of like, I'm not sure. And then, but you do have love coming. And it could be a water sign that you're dealing with. Maybe you are leaving a water sign for an earth sign. So it might fit however it fits for you. Okay. You have the Five of Swords in the reverse. So the Five of Swords in the reverse, clarifying the High Priestess. This is an energy of you're just done fighting. Five of Swords is like whatever tension there has been, or whatever, like, heavy energy there's been, you're like done with it. You're like, I want to retreat. I don't want to deal with drama. I just want like good, positive vibes. And so you might be in the space where you're like meditating and you're just like, I don't want to deal with anybody. There could be some negativity around you because, once you put yourself in the spotlight and you start opening up, you open yourself up to negative energy too. However, this earth sign can also be a Capricorn. So just to add to the confusion, you have so many people here. With the Seven of Swords, that's what it talks about. Just a lot of people wanting your attention. But you have Two of Cups. You have the Ace of Cups. You have so many beautiful cards here that speak of, you have the Two of Cups up here again, of a union, an actual relationship that's meant to be. Okay? You don't get as close to a soulmate connection as the Two of Cups in the minor arcana. This is like the Lover's card in the major arcana. And it's shown up here twice for you. Okay, I'll take this one. Eight of Cups. I'm going to say the Eight of Cups is you walking away from anything that wasn't serving you, because the Wheel of Fortune, it's an ending to a cycle, and you're walking away towards something that's going to bring you happiness. Maybe you're walking towards a water sign, or maybe you're walking towards a Leo because there's the sun in the background. Do you see that? This person's walking away from this water towards the horizon, and here's the sun. That could totally be a, leaving a water sign for a fire sign, starting a new cycle, choosing to go towards a passionate new beginning. Sorry if my phone's buzzing, guys. I don't know what. I forgot to tell my family that I am recording. So, my apologies. I'm going to clarify the Seven of Cups, please, for Libra. Okay. King of Cups. Actually, that's the Page of Cups. So you could be looking at another water sign. A water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And this person could be a little bit younger than you. So I don't know how that resonates with you, but you have the Ace of Cups here. You have the Two of Cups here. Two of Cups there. Passionate messages. Maybe this person's going to spark something in you it makes it, very hard to resist, but you are in the Nine of Wands energy. So you are guarded. Maybe the age difference. Maybe you guys are different race, ethnicity, and you are a little bit, apprehensive about it. But they're looking at you like you're the one. You're that one. Because if you look at this Page of Cups card, this person is up in the air. This is like Libra energy. Like they're up in the air, like when pigs fly. This is that one, that one opportunity that's rare, that doesn't come along very often. That's how they're seeing you. Like, even though there might be an age difference, they're seeing you as someone that they want to take a leap of faith with. They want to go towards you because you're like no one else that they've known. Look at that, the Fool. Take a risk on you. That's what they want. They want to take a risk on you, on this relationship. And they have the King of Cups here and the Queen of Cups in reverse. So I don't know if you're going to accept this. You might just be too hung up on the age difference or on the, racial background difference or something. you know, maybe it's a socioeconomic, or I don't know, but you may not be wanting to accept this. But there's a lot of there's a lot of passion. There's some secrets, of course, with any relationship in the beginning. There's stuff that's kind of hidden. So there's some stuff that you're not sure. That's why you're in this Nine of Wands energy. You're kind of guarded. You're like, I'm not really sure if I really want to go there. So this is you, Queen of Swords. You are pretty much gonna just think about things. You're gonna take your time, but you're guarded. This Queen of Swords is not gonna put up with any BS. So as soon as you see it, you're gonna cut it out of there. And you may not really even be feeling this person as much as they're feeling you, because you have the Four of Cups at the bottom here. So let's see, anything else? Yep, he's really trying. King of Cups. I mean, they want to give you love. They definitely feel a lot of love for you. And this person wants to like take you away and go on a vacation and rest and relax. And, you know, maybe that's something that you guys can do to be you know, kind of give yourself the opportunity to get to know one another, you know. Maybe you need a rest to like kind of put things into perspective, because like if you see him, he was like a little bit in like a meditation. Maybe you guys need to go away together so that you can see if this is something that could work. I mean, you have the Queen of Swords and the King of Cups, right? This is someone that's super serious and very so opposites. This guy's like more like, I'm gonna just feel my way through everything, and she's like, I want to know the truth. I want facts. It's very opposites. It's a very opposite, and this is probably why you're so guarded. And not only because it could be, you know, age difference. Maybe you're older, maybe they're older, but it's a very different pairing. But at the same time, it works. Sometimes opposites attract, and look at that. The Three of Wands is making a choice to move forward into something that you're longing for. You're not, look at, I mean, you don't want to hang around anymore. You don't want to wait. You want this passion, you know, and maybe being, you know, in this situation where you kind of allow yourself to feel it, you know, you attract what you want with the Magician. You're like manifesting this new beginning, this new passion. And look at the Sun. That's the happiest card in the whole entire deck. This is Leo energy. But this is the one that, like, once you figure out that everything else can be worked out, then you have that happiness. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and start pulling your oracle cards. Guys, this is a really good reading. It may not seem like that because for some reason in the beginning of it, it got a little funky. But I mean, so far, so good. I think that you have to make a clear decision. So being in a meditative state is helpful because you can ask the questions of your inner, you know, you have the High Priestess here and the Hermit. Those are energies of, you know, needing to go inward to find the answers. I can give you suggestions and give you some of what the cards are talking about, but I can't make those decisions for you because you have your own intuition. You guys have the High Priestess here, like, and it's in the reverse. So you're not using your intuition. This is telling you have to go in and start asking those hard questions of yourself. Like, you know, you got to ask those hard questions of yourself because only you have those answers. You know, I can give you a map, you know, but you have to get in that car and make the decision. You're driving the car, you're making, you know, the decision on what road to take. Okay. Let's get in here, get you guys some oracle cards. So I'm going to pull Romance Angels and then I'm going to pull the Love Oracle. Okay. So the Romance Angels are from, what's her name? Doreen Virtue. And the Lover's Oracle is the little heart ones. Those are really cute. So let's see if whatever comes out in your oracle cards either like confirms or denies. I don't know. I neither confirm nor deny the presence of a human child. I'm a dork. Sorry, guys. I love Disney. So So I will always find a way to put Disney in there. Bonus if you guys know what movie that was from. So, lovers, romance angels for Libra. Please give me 3 cards for Libra. Libra, I love you guys. I'm actually, one of my signs is Libra. My sun sign is Libra. Keep an open mind. What did I tell you? You guys are dealing with someone that is probably not the person that you're used to going out with. That was the last one. What the heck? Okay. Guys, keep an open mind. Okay? Your soulmate. Hear that? Your soulmate may differ from your usual type. What the heck does that say right there? Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. This could be the one. Holy smack. I mean, but you know what? You guys have so many options that who's the one, right? You guys just have too many options, you know, and now that you're like gonna be freaking famous, everybody's knocking down your door. I love it, Libra. This is a really good energy. It feels really good. I'm happy, I'm giddy, and this is all you. So if you're not feeling that, just know that it's coming your way, because I feel it to the max. Yeah, it's going to be stressful. I'm not going to lie, because you guys are going to have to like say, well, who is going to make my heart pitter better? You know, but the best thing I can tell you, man, sit in meditation every day. If you're on YouTube, find videos that show 8D meditation, and sometimes it's just music, but it's so amazing. Like, I literally felt like I went into another dimension with that meditation. I'm telling you, it's a trip, but I felt like I slept for 10 years. I felt so energized, and I felt like I had all these answers that were so clear. And then when I meditate, I just feel better. And so I encourage you guys to just sit with yourself, do some meditation, and then get the clarity that you need, because you're going to have a lot of options, Libra. Okay, let's see. So these are your little heart. These are the Lover's Oracle. And this one says, life is a series of constant shifting cycles. When we resist change, that is, we resist the natural flow of life, and we create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads. So I love that. Because Libra, sometimes, you know, we could be a little bit up in the air, a little bit dreamy. And so we're not really going with the flow. We might be like not present. So a little reminder to just kind of like, you know, get grounded. Give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart desires. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. Sometimes these don't make sense to me, but it might make sense to you. You know what? I'm just going to read it. Romance. Cupid's arrow strikes. I take it back. Look, what this really means is, you know, you have a lot of love that's coming your way, you know, and you have to be in that energy of being able to accept it and know that you deserve it, and you deserve to be everything that like your heart truly desires. And if that means being a superstar or a rock star or whatever, an actress that wins, you know, all these, you know, awards, then you deserve that. That's what that says. You know, I was being silly anyway. So you guys, these are really good positive energies. I really like them for you. I hope that it brought you a little bit of a roadmap to where you're going to go next. And please, please, please use your intuition. Take a salt bath. Clear out any negative energy, especially if you are an artist. Make it a habit. You know, if you don't have a bathtub where you're traveling, because sometimes, you know, artists travel, do it in the shower. Just grab a tub of salt and rub from your head to your toes. with salt and clear out any negative energy that you might be picking up, okay? But especially during the retrograde, make sure you're clearing out all of the excess energy. If you don't have salt, it's as simple as going to find a little patch of grass somewhere and taking your shoes off, sticking your feet in there, and just saying to yourself, like, I release all of the excess energy and I give it back to the earth to be neutralized, okay? We want to get rid of the excess energy, but of course we don't want to overload the earth. We want the energy to be neutralized and to be used like to grow trees or whatever it is. You know, we're all energy. We're all balls of energy. So once you're overloaded because, you know, of electronics or being around people, sometimes it depletes us very, very much so. So the salt baths, you know, doing incense, meditation, all those things are self-care things that you can do that are so simple. But even though we know how to do them, we won't, because sometimes we have all these tools in our toolbox and we only use the same screwdriver, right? Even as a hammer. So anyway, just, you know, giving you a couple of suggestions of things you could do. Advice, it's never like do it. It's just a suggestion, and hopefully you guys can use these tools to help you when you're having a little bit of a rough day, okay? I love you guys so, so much. I'm sending you so much joy, happiness, and all of this good energy that I picked up from your reading, sending it to you. And I hope that you attract what is going to be for your highest good, okay? Congratulations on all of your great achievements. And please keep me on the, you know, the list when you have your shows or anything like that, okay? Take care, Libra. I'll see you soon.